Hi, BookMattic Lifelong Learners. You have probably heard of the 80-20 principle before, created by a guy from Italy named Pareto. And basically, the concept is that 20% of the population made 80% of the wealth in the country. This principle you can see all around us in almost anything that you do. But one thing that I haven't really seen a whole lot of people talk about is reading, especially for nonfiction books. The 80-20% rule, or the 80-20 rule, applies to reading as well. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how it applies and how it will truly help you become a better reader and get more accomplished with whatever you read in your life. Let's get into it. So the big question you're probably asking is, how the heck can I use the 80-20 rule while reading? Well, if you look at it like this, 20% of the book, approximately, not exactly, gets you 80% of the results that you're looking for, as long as you're applying and taking action and reflecting on what you read. So this rule can be very powerful when you're reading through a book, and can also help you to increase your reading speed, because to be honest, some books, most books, have a lot of fluff. It's where the author kind of maybe gives you examples, not saying that the examples and stories are fluff, but what I am trying to say is that most of the key takeaways are in that 20% that you're looking for. The rest of it is stories, examples, to help you try to understand that 20%. So the stories and examples are actually very useful, no doubt. I'm not saying that you can just skip those stories and examples. What I am saying is that if you completely understand that topic, that 20%, then maybe the stories and examples are not going to be as useful for you compared to a person that maybe doesn't understand the 20%. Therefore, they need to read the examples and the stories to help them understand and then go out and implement. So what I do when I read is I have my pen ready to go. I made a video about this that I'll link right up here last week. So I have my pen with me ready to go when I'm reading the book. And I'm specifically searching for those 20% takeaways that I can apply in my life. Now, it's not an exact science, but whenever I come across a line that makes a lot of sense to me, that maybe I think I need to implement this in my life, I will underline it, I will make a note about it, and then at a later date, I can transfer it, or at the same time, I can transfer it right into my Google Docs, right into my planner, and then I can immediately start applying that in my life. This is a very, very powerful tool for you, especially if you are a beginning reader, right? So this will take some practice to get used to, but yeah, when you're reading the book, search for the things that really stand out to you that you think that you can apply in your life. Then what you want to do is double down on those things. Double down. When you're reading through the book and you're done reading the book, take those big takeaways, double down on, practice, work on it, and experiment with it and see how many results come from practicing that principle, practicing that takeaway. So the last question you might ask is, how will this help me in the long run? Well, you'll be less confused for sure, and you'll be a whole lot more focused when you're reading. This will actually increase your reading speed because you're not going to be so focused on every single word and like reading really, really slowly. You'll be able to not really skim through some parts, but you'll be able to speed up through some parts of the book. If you know that it is an example explaining the takeaway that you just learned about, then yeah, if you already understand it, then you can speed a little bit through that part. That's part of the reason why I've been able, personally, in 2020, been able to complete so far up to date. It's the end of November. I've been able to complete 61 books because I'm not reading through every single book at the same pace. It really depends on the topic. So yeah, this is definitely a powerful tool that you can use. And of course, you will achieve a whole lot more when you're using this 80-20 rule while reading. So if you have any questions about this, please do ask me. If you want to learn more about it, I've included a lesson about the 80-20 rule, which goes in a whole lot more depth and a whole lot more exercises for you to apply this in your life in my online course. So feel free and contact me at any time, and then we can have a discussion about how this rule, among many other rules and strategies, can help you apply what you read and improve your whole life. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel for weekly videos, for reading tips, for learning tips, and interesting interviews with authors. So I will see you in the next week's video. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like these. Also follow my other social media accounts such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for more valuable content. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you guys next time.